Forgot to switch the amp on, which is really quite important. Right. I've had to set this up with a light because it's virtually dark here. It's been dark here all day. Right. The problem I've been having is with this Russian Big Muff thing, and what happens is that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Oddly, the first time after the day I received it, I haven't been playing guitar much, but since I've received it. But the day I received it, I tried it out like you do. The first time I plugged it in, it wasn't working. The light came on, no sound. Anyway, I thought it could be a lead or something, because I'd obviously jiggled my pedals around, and it wasn't. It was just another time I plugged it in and then it worked. I put it back in the pedal chain and it worked. Anyway, for about the next week it worked. Not that I played it much, so I wasn't playing every day. I've probably played it for about an hour since I've had the pedal. I'm just not practicing at the minute. And anyway, about 3 days ago, it wouldn't work again. It went back to how it was, and I thought, well, to be on the safe side, I'll change my leads. But anyway, what I'm going to do is to show you that I'm not an idiot. Obviously, I've got about 25 pedals in my rig, not just the ones on the floor. I've got a load on up here going to the loop, the effects loop. These are the ones that are going into the front of the amp, the ones that are on the video. Obviously, I'm pretty experienced with pedals. I know how to plug them in. And I know if you've got a problem, obviously it's usually a lead, but it's not in this case, it's the pedal. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to hope it doesn't work, if that makes any sense. And I'll just add that when it stopped working, it had worked for about a week. Every time I switched it on, it had worked, but I hadn't unplugged anything or moved anything. A lot of these pedals are actually velcroed and they're stuck to the carpet, so nothing pretty much moves here. So it's not like a jiggly lead problem. I haven't put any velcro on this, fortunately. As I say, I've hardly used it. And what it is, I can't think what it is. I'm rubbish at doing videos. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you these working. Right, they all work. That one hasn't worked because I haven't got a lead plugged in it. Right. Where is it? Here we go. If I plug a lead in there, it'll work. There you go. The light comes on. Light on, 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 light on. Right, now plug my guitar in. And I'll switch it on. I've got a load of pedals up there, bring this one. Right, we have sound, fuzz, distortion, blues driver, compression. Right, they all work. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug it. So all these leads are working, right? Now I'm going to take one out randomly. Hang on, I better switch the amp off. Right. Yeah, let's take that one out, because that's where I had it before. And that's where it fitted into the chain. Right, as you can see, plugged in, plugged in, plugged in. I felt them go home properly. One at the back. Now the light's on. Right, let's switch the amp on. No sound. Now if I switch it off, back to working. Absolutely nothing. So I'm quite glad. That's quite a good thing, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now here, just to show that is the problem. And it's nothing to do with power. I think it's 30 milliamps it runs on. This is 100 milliamps. This pedal that I'm this MXR pedal. So it's not a power issue. I'm running all my pedals off two T-Rex fuel tanks. So it's not a power issue. There's definitely something wrong. It sounds lovely when it works. For such a cheap pedal, it's got quite a big sound, but as you can see, it doesn't work. Right, goodbye. Hope that suffices.